what's up guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So on today's video we're going to do an everyday today makeup tutorial. So we're going to start off by cleaning up our face, and then I'm going to be using this Face Studio Prime by Maybelline to prime my face so that my foundation can have somewhere to hold on to. So I'm just going to apply this primer all over my face, blend it using my fingers, and after it's well blended in, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild photo focus and apply it around my T-zone area, and this is because I have a very oily T-zone area. And then after that I'm going to be using this wet or damp beauty blender and apply the foundation. So the foundation of the day is Zaron foundation and my shade is FZ45. So that is what I'm going to apply on my face, and I just dab it in. So tap. So after I'm satisfied with how the foundation is looking, I'm going to be applying this concealer. This is by Eyebrow, and I'm going to highlight my face using this concealer. And after I've just highlighted, I'm going to now take the same beauty sponge that I was using with my foundation and blend in that concealer highlight. Blend until it's all well blended in. And always ensure that you don't take your highlight, the concealer, way too high above where you just applied it, because it can move a lot. So just ensure that you don't take it way too far from where you've just applied it. So I'm just blending in, and this becomes easier because I'm using the same beauty sponge that I was using to apply my foundation. It makes it very easy. So just blend. And then after that, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild photo focus to set all the highlighted areas. So everywhere where I went in with that concealer highlight, I'm going to use that Wet n Wild photo focus. And then after that, I'm now going to contour, and I'm just going to be using this Fit Me by Maybelline in the shade Espresso. And then for the brows, I'm going to be using this Air Woman brow pencil. It's double-sided. It has a brown side and a black side. And I'm going to just outline the shape of my eyebrows, just following the exact shape of my eyebrows as it is. And then for the eyebrows, I'm going to fill in using this Maybelline eyeliner. This is actually an eyeliner, but this is what I'm actually going to be filling my eyebrows with, because I just love how long lasting it is. I don't have to keep on going back to filling in my brows all day. It lasts me all day long. So I'm just going to use it to fill in my brows. I wish I had a brown one, but unfortunately I don't have, so the black one will do for today. And then I'm not going to fill in all the way to the front part. So as you can see, I'm leaving some gap at the front part, and I'll show you how I'm actually going to fill in that front part. And when it comes to the front part, I'm going to be using this Maybelline brow gel to fill in the front part, and just look at how well it's blending in with the eyeliner that I applied. So that's what I'm now going to use on the front part, because actually if I used that black eyeliner, the brow would have looked like a block, and I really avoid that. So that's why I used the brown shade, the brown brow gel, to brush the brows up and give me a more natural look. So, and then to clean up the brows, I'm going to use the same concealer that I used to highlight to clean up the brows. And when you're cleaning up your brows, always ensure that you either have an angled brush or a flat brush, because you can't use a fluffy brush to clean up your eyebrows. It won't work. It won't work. And when it comes to cleaning up, don't go directly to where you drew your eyebrows. No, just leave some little gap, yes, and then you can clean up. Don't go directly to where you drew that brow, because you'll end up cleaning it up, cleaning up the whole brow up. So after that, I'm now going to blend in that concealer that I used to clean up the brow. And this is what I have so far. So clean up until you don't have any harshness. So then I'm going to apply concealer on my eyelids. This is to prep for my eyeshadow. So in case you have an eyeshadow base, you can use it at this point, but in case you don't have, a concealer will also work well. So then I'm going to use this Morphe eyeshadow palette. This is in the shade this is in 35M. So I'm just going to use this shade first, and I'm going to draw a V-like shape as I'm doing the eyeshadow. So I'm doing like a V shape. And I'm now using the same brush that I used to clean up my brows, and I didn't add any more product. So after that, I just applied a light eyeshadow color, light eyeshadow shade. So this is the shade that I used. It's actually a shimmery shade, and apply it on that area where I used the flat brush. And I love this eyeshadow look. It's so simple, so easy to achieve, but yet it looks so beautiful. For eyeliner, I'm just going to be using the Maybelline eyeliner that we were using earlier. then for the lips, guys, I'm going to start off with this LA Colors Pout lipstick. So this is in the shade Scrumptious. So this is the first shade that I'm actually going to be using, and I'm using a brush to apply that, because I told you earlier, guys, that at times I love using a brush to apply my lipsticks, because it just makes it so easy and you don't need to go back to cleaning it up. So at times I use the brush for that. And then to create an ombre, I'm going to use this Wet and Wild lipstick, and I've just forgotten the shade name, but definitely I'll link it on the description box, so be sure to check that out, because I'll just be listing it there. So I think it's called Missy and Fierce or something, yeah, something like that. Yeah, so it's Missy and Fierce actually. So that's what I'm actually applying. That's the shade, and this is what we have so far. So you can decide to leave it at this point, or you can decide to go on. So I'm going to apply this shade. So this is an eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to use that shade as a blush. So sometimes I love applying blush, sometimes I don't, but today I decided to apply the blush and then some highlight by elf. And this is what we have so far. So thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry I've been lost, but I'm back now. Don't forget to book me for your makeup. I'm quite affordable and I do a really good job. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, guys, bye. Subscribe, like, comment, share.